Hey everyone, welcome to Cards and Comics. My name is Jason and this is my first video for this channel, and it'll serve as an introduction, and I'm going to try to let you know why you should subscribe and tune into this channel and what it's all about. This channel is going to be dedicated to all things cards and comics. It's my primary collecting interest, and I have been collecting cards and comics for over 34 years. The primary interest in my collection is sports cards, comic books, and Magic the Gathering, which you don't see any Magic here, but it's because I really collect unopened Magic the Gathering. But some cards too, and we'll talk about that, maybe in some future videos. I do have other collecting interests, guitars, toys, books, first editions. But they're not really the focus of my collections, and they're just kind of things I do for fun, and that won't be a focus of the channel. But I will be making videos, for this channel, discussing new products. I'll review them and open some boxes, talk about grading, the market trends, pricing, investments, and I'll showcase my collection and just have good discussions about the hobby. One thing you won't find on this channel is going to be things such as box breaks. I don't have time to really handle box breaks, shipping cards, things like that. I'm pretty busy outside here. I'm going back to school for my master's in law. I'm a scientist, so I have a pretty full job already. So I don't really have time to do things like box breaks, but I do want to share my collection passion with everyone and have good talks and discussions about the hobby. Really, connect with people and go into in depth on certain topics. I have been a dealer. I have set up at Comic Cons, sports card shows, attended a lot of the big shows, a lot of nationals, Chicago Sports Fest, things like that. So I've been around for a while. Hopefully, my experience can help others, and I can share with you some of the knowledge I've learned along the way, and maybe share some of the mistakes. I've been involved in some of the bigger, let's say, issues in the hobby from a scandal perspective, such as WeWag. For folks who don't know what that is, we can talk about that in a future video as well. Even the recent card trimming issue, around PSA is definitely something that's affected me. So I can talk about that. As far as my collection, my primary collections are Roberto Clemente. You can see I've got a PSA 7 rookie over there. Chief Bender, you'll see that T3 Turkey Red and PSA 4 over there on the far left. Pittsburgh Pirate cards, so you see Honus Wagner, the E92 and a PSA 2. Along with Hall of Famers, so I collect just general Hall of Famers. I see Mickey Mantle, Babe Ruth, and I have a wide collection of different Hall of Famers. Mike Trout, I don't have any Trout cards here, but hopefully maybe I'll have a Trout reveal later on in this episode for everyone. And Ken Griffey Jr., big Ken Griffey Jr. collector. Here's my newest junior pickup, the Cut Above from EX 2000. This is a pretty hard to get insert. I think it's 1 in 288. Maybe it was even rarer than that. But again, my focus on Griffey is really on the 90s inserts, not on the newer stuff. And really primarily as a Mariner. Even his red stuff really doesn't interest me as much. As far as comic books go, I'm a Spider-Man collector, and I also collect Alex Schomburg covers. You can see Captain America 27 here, really my favorite comic book of all time so far. And Mystery Comics 1 over here on the far left. You can see another area of interest, which is my variant collection. Here's Spider-Man 678, the Mary Jane as Venom cover, which has been repeated often throughout other covers that Marvel's done. It's been swiped quite a bit. Here's another one. The Adam Hughes Supergirl Legion of Superheroes 23. Obviously, that's just a beautiful cover. The harder to get variant covers from early 2000s. I really like. You see the Spawn black and white one. So again, this is what I like. It's what I collect. I have lots of other books as well. A lot of Silver Age and Golden Age books, but that's my primary interest is what I just went over. Again, I hope to share my knowledge, the community. Hopefully we can have great discussions and talk about things that are relevant and interesting. Hopefully some people find it educational. If not, hopefully it's entertaining. So for my first video, I wanted to do something a little fun, something I've never done before. And that is, I'm going to open a pack of 2018 Topps Dynasty. Now, this is a higher end product. I'm never actually opened any of this, even though I do have cards from Dynasty in my collection. So you can see it here, Topps Dynasty 2018. Now, 2018 is a really good year for Dynasty because, besides the Mike Trout patch autos, the Derek Jeter autos, there's Cubs World Series relics, there's home run derby cards, cut autos of Hall of Famers, and then rookie cards in here are really strong. You got Acuna, you got Gleyber Torres, Juan Soto, Ohtani, so it's a really strong rookie class. Now products like this, you have to be really careful in terms of if you're looking at this as like an investment product. It's really not. Generally, you're going to get a hammer card more often than not. You're going to get somebody like Ahmed Rosario or Charlie Blackmon. Now obviously those are good players, but for the price of this product, it's not going to be something that you'd want to pull. But that's kind of for me, as a collector. Even if I get a card like that, it won't be bad. And the one thing I just want to see maybe a good patch. Whoever I get. So let's go ahead and open this, and we'll see who we get. And then we'll hopefully get something good. Hopefully I'm gonna get it opened here. All right. Just have to bear with me. This is kind of the first time I've done this, so seeing other people do it. Should be fun. Let's see. Oh, looks like it's got a little tab here. All right. Who do we got? All right, Will Clark. Yep, definitely not who we were looking for, but it is a nice patch. Looks like it's number 2 of 5. So I'll let you see it there. I mean, it's a good patch. It's a Hall of Famer, or actually not a Hall of Famer. Sorry, but very popular player. And somebody is collectible, but yeah, not who I was looking for. But it's a cool card, go in the collection, and I'll probably end up trading it or selling it, one day to somebody who will want the card more than me. But it was fun. Never opened that product before. But as I was doing this video, I wanted to do something even more special and something I haven't even seen before yet either. So a couple weeks ago, MLB.com was running a sale, and they had a bunch of 50% off some things, and as I was looking through there, I picked up, I was looking at jerseys and hats and things like that, and I looked at my card and I realized, well, I could just pick up some memorabilia for almost the same price. And so instead of getting some jerseys and hats, I ended up getting this bat, which I think is pretty cool. Never had a bat like this before. I don't really collect memorabilia, but this is from MLB.com. It is a Mike Trout autograph bat. It's a game model. You can see stickers there. It's from Steiner, I believe. But obviously authentic, comes from MLB.com. You can see they got a hologram there. So this is as real as it gets. I forget, it was either 25 or 35% off, maybe even 40. So it was a good deal. I mean, stuff like that is expensive, but I've never really had something like this. So this really goes with my Mike Trout collection. Hopefully, maybe I'll get some more bats like this, but again, it's not really focused on my collection, but the only other bat I have is Ken Griffey Jr. So I figure if I'm going to focus on certain players or collectors, collections, I could have a Trout bat in the collection is definitely something that's fun. And if I ever got a Clemente bat, obviously that would be amazing. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you'll subscribe or look for new videos. I'm going to be coming out. I'll have some product reviews. I'll go through some top 10 lists of products, cards I have, my top 10 Griffey cards, Clemente cards. And then I'll go through maybe some new products that are coming out and go from there. So it'll be fun. Hopefully it's entertaining, educational, and again, I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.